it's very hard to see, you know, but then at the same time you have your own schedule. You can't wait forever, you know, right? Or if you're not known, then you have to run around, you know, give all your projects to everybody, and then some of them don't even, you know, pick up your phone and stuff, you know. So it's very, very tough market. At the same time, you know, some of them are locally successful already, you know, so it's easier for them to, you know,
take note.
Yes, like produce or, you know, directing, you know, in their own territories, right? So I guess it's all about the balance, you know, because Hollywood movies can more influence everywhere in the world. So I guess it's natural that we dream about, you know, getting there, part of it. Yes, it's true though, you know. But at the same time, we enjoy filmmaking, I guess, you know. I guess we would like to take more opportunities from, you know,
not necessarily in Hollywood,
right?
But
Exactly.
a market.
That's the way you should see it.
And because you're now producing a Norwegian film and a Hong Kong film,
Hong Kong, Korea, Japan.
Japan, and pretty soon it's going to be Malaysia. And do you see, when you produce a movie, do you see it as a commercial success? Do you want it to be a commercial success, or do you want it to travel from festivals and, you know, for the quality and not much of a box office collection?
Commercial success, first of all. Well, but then, you know, when you say commercial success, I guess there's a different level of commercial success. You know, could be huge success like Hollywood movies in hundreds of millions, right? But then it just depends on how you see where your main market is, you know. So if we try to make a movie here in Malaysia, you know, or co-production between Japan and Malaysia, then we'll see the main market, and then those will be Japan and Malaysia. So, you know, and then you pretty much understand that the money will be coming from those two countries. So the film must be successful in those two countries. And then any other will be sort of like a reward for your, you know, not only you, but then all the crew and then everybody, you know.
That's right.
So you'll be honored to get into film festivals and stuff. And for the investors, they need to have
in dollars. They want to see it in dollars. So with this production, you think you're going to have crews from Japan and Malaysia? Everything's going to be like sharing basis?
In certain extent, yes. But then I guess you know, but in terms of production here, since we're shooting most of it here, we will work with the local production for the physical production, you know. But then it depends on where the director will be coming from. But then if the director is Japanese, then probably DP, you know, some of the cast will be Japanese, then, you know, they will bring in some staff who they are familiar to work with, you know. So it will be depending on the base, the physical production will be here.
Has any Malaysian films played in Japanese cinema before?
I think so. A lot of. I talked to some Japanese guys. This is the Japanese newspaper. The guy from Japanese newspaper. I had a lunch with him. I think he's from Nangoku newspaper, something. They locally, you know, released the newspaper. Nangoku Shimbun. He told me all these films that he released here, you know. I unfortunately forgot. I'm not certain.
So with this cooperation, it's going to be more your involvement in terms of distributing Malaysian films will be more active. Can you say that?
I think so. I believe so.
And then as in that aspect, getting Japanese films into Malaysia as well.
I hope so. I hope so.
You're right when you say we associate Japanese films with horror at the moment. And in the past, it's
horror speaking.
Is it still like that in the trend in Japan? Horror still not anymore?
Unfortunately.
What's the trend now?
It's the movies based on comics, I think. Those are the trends.
like the Death Note.
Death Note was
Yeah,
huge, right?
exactly.
And then there's this film called, I think it might have been released or will be released, but it's called The 20th Century Boy. It's also a big comic.
Yeah, it's a huge, it's very popular in manga here.
Yeah.
So, they're turning that into a feature film as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know. So I guess that's the trend.
So no more horror.
No more horror.
Okay.
Yeah. At least for the time being.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting to know, because before this, we were not exposed much to Japanese cinema. I mean, when I was a kid, we watched Oshin on TV.
Oshin? Oh, wow. Okay.
And at the moment, it's still running on TV.
Wow.
Because people who grew up watching Oshin, now they're adults, they are mothers, they are fathers, so they want to watch Oshin again. And it was quiet for a while. And then suddenly, we have the Japanese horror movies, and now the trend has changed into comic book series. So, which is interesting, because right after the Japanese horror comes into Malaysia, we make a lot of horror movies ourselves, because we have thousands of horror stories to tell as well. We have our own culture, we have our own ghosts. So, a lot of local filmmakers picked on that, so it becomes a trend as well in Malaysia.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I mean, you know, here horror is, you know,
the
main, you know,
it's a huge market for horror movies here. So, but yeah, it's
interesting. Yeah. Why? Yeah.
And but if you speak to really hardcore filmmakers in Malaysia, when you speak of Japanese film, you're all so enamored by Yoji Yamada.
Yeah.
And the samurai series.
Yes.
Yeah, and
we did distribute the film called Love and Honor, which is his last film of trilogy, samurai trilogy. You know, the first one has been nominated for Academy Award.
That's right.
For which is called Twilight Samurai. You know? And then the third one is called Love and Honor. You know, we released that in the United States. Yeah.
I mean, but I think in terms of filmmaking techniques and the know-how, the Japanese and the Koreans are way up there. Malaysians are still down here, and Indonesia, even Indonesia, to me is a little bit up than Malaysia. But everything will change soon, hopefully.
Yes.
I mean, with your involvement and
hopefully, you know, that's really honored to be said that. But then, you know, but then I guess for instance, like Korean movies, you know, of course it's got its own history. But when they grew, you know, there was a great support from the government.
That's right.
Yes. And then somehow, if Malaysian government also realized that, for instance, like, you know, some countries, they invite producers and directors for location scouting, you know, because people need to see the country. Oh wow, you know, this country, you know, great locations, cheaper, you know. But then to make us realize that, we have to come first. You know
what? The Malaysian government is doing that at the moment, but with Bollywood producers.
Oh, I see.
And Bollywood directors.
Oh, okay.
They always bring them over and scout.
Yeah, Bollywood is pretty big here.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right here too.
Yeah. And now we have a lot of Bollywood stars coming and shoot their movies here, and then we have it produced over there, and there's some co-productions been talking back and forth, but yeah, so that the ministry, because they are fans of Bollywood films as well, so we should do a musical.
Hopefully they would open up, you know,
exactly,
more, you know.
Because at the moment the new minister is very gung-ho about pushing Malaysia. I mean, I don't know what the Tourism Malaysia has told you from your meeting.
Well, they're very, very, you know, supportive, very interested, you know, supporting us. So
yeah, because that's the policy that the government is going right now, to promote Malaysia abroad, you know. So I think you're on the right path.
Hopefully.
And anytime you need any help, just email me.
Okay, definitely.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Okay.